Buenos dias, amigos, amigas, from Ajijic here in the Lakeside area. Okay, I want to talk a little bit about a topic really quick. I'm going to touch on is about airport taxi service, and then I'll talk about another topic. So bear with me. Let me get through the first one really briefly. When I come down here, I use the airport taxi service. It's organized. It's professional. I get off the plane. Once I get my luggage, I get out the door there. They have a bunch of taxis just waiting to service you. I pay, last time it was 480 pesos to get to Ajijic. So that's basically what the charge is. Give them a tip. They'll put your baggage in the trunk. They're really nice, and you'll get over here really, really easy. And so that's a good service to use. I would recommend it. I've done it a few times, and it's quite a professional organization there at the airport. Now, another thing I want to talk about is a term that I've been listening to or heard of about 6 years ago, and many YouTubers like to use this term. It's called soft landing. Now, I got a soft landing a couple times, first few times I came to Mexico, and I want to talk about the Lakeside area and getting a soft landing here. When I got here 4 years ago, about 4 years ago, right away I went over to my Airbnb. I went out the door. I met expats. They're just here. And there's a lot of long-term expats. People have been here for many, many years. That'll help you and they'll guide you. And another place I would go, and the Mexican residents can help you too. Another place I went to right away, right off the bat, I went to the Lake Chapala Society, one of the organizations that I'm a member of. And I got help right away. Once I walked through the gate there is so much they have to offer you in regards to services. You'll meet expats, many Mexican residents, a lot of professional people, educated people there that can help you find what you need. And there's a lot of great Mexican residents there as well that'll help you. And there's classes offered there too. Once you settle in, there's classes you can take, there's seminars you can go to. There's the Open Circle, Sunday mornings, one of the local YouTube channels. He's been here for years. His wife spoke there a couple weeks ago or so. I went there, it was packed. It was the house. I mean, it was well attended. So I really enjoyed that. Also, I use the services. I've used them at the Lake Chapala Society. The classes that they have to offer, many different things. Also, you're going to meet a lot of good people who actually have been here a long time and own homes. Now, this is what my thinking is about things. I own a home in Michigan, and I go there frequently. Now, have I thought about buying a home in Mexico? Yes. May I buy a home in Mexico? Possibly. I could sell my home, go back up there, sell my home, get the equity from my home, and buy a place somewhere in Mexico. But right now, I'm sitting on it, and I'm patiently waiting. And when I get the message that I feel I want to get down and buy a home, I'll do it. But there are things to take into consideration when you're looking for homes. I'll tell you, if I'm up in Michigan and I want to buy a home, I'm not going to talk to a guy who's renting, who's never owned a home. I'm going to talk to people who actually have experience buying homes. So, it's the same way here in Mexico, I would suggest, I would think. Get down here, talk to people who have many years here, who have experience owning homes. Not only owning homes, maybe renovating homes, doing different things with their homes. And because, a lot of people might want to speak beyond their own personal experience. So it's important that you talk to people who own homes. Now, what I do is I refer people to people who actually have owned homes for a long time. When I meet people, people recognize me. that's what I do. I'll refer them there. There's also a gentleman in this area. He has a YouTube channel, him and his wife. They own a home. They've been here in Mexico, combined experience, 30 years. And I'll tell you, in Mexico and in the Lakeside area for many years. And also, I introduce people to, is a soft landing. Another way is when I'm at the coffee shops, I'll introduce you to other expats. I love doing that. And people really thank me a lot for introducing them to other expats. Also, when you get down here, if you see me, I'll introduce you to people who are volunteering here. You might want to volunteer. That's something you could do as a leisure activity and help the Mexican communities at large here. A lot of people like to do it. They do it consistently, regularly, and they want to give back. It's just being generous and grateful for being here. So for people who have time to do that, you might not have time to do that right off the bat. You might not. What you might want to do is concentrate on getting settled here and getting down to the different organizations. I belong to 2 organizations I'm a member of. I direct people there. They're very good organizations. They're very upstanding organizations. And I would refer people to people like with volunteer organizations. People are actually helping people in the community too. So if that's something you want to do after you settle in, you can do that. But as I mentioned, a lot of things I noticed from watching YouTube videos a few years ago about the Lakeside area, and that was people helping other people. And also, I learned that it's a fun place to live. I learned that it was safe. I came down here and experienced it, and experienced a lot of things, and this is a safe area. Very safe area. It's a great area. There's a lot of things to do, and I've covered a lot of that stuff in previous videos. So if you want to backtrack, look at these videos, find what you might like. I'm going to be putting up a few more videos real soon. So with that, thanks for viewing. Tap on that notification bell. You'll be notified of upcoming videos. Adios, amigos.